Kal Kadosh Boker or Mishna Yomi Masechet Bava Metzia Perek Yod Mishnah Aleph and Bet. We're in the 10th chapter of Bava Metzia, Mishnah 1 and 2. Okay, says the Mishnah Yomi as follows: Habayit v'aliyah. We're talking about Habayit v'aliyah. What does that mean? Habayit v'aliyah. We're talking about the house, right, and the upper floor. The aliyah is like the upper floor. So you have a 2-story house belonging to 2 different people, right? 182. Yeah, page 182 in Bava Metzia. Is it Bava Metzia? Check it. It's Bava Metzia on the top. So it says like this: you have a 2-story house belonging to 2 different people, and it collapsed. So both of them are going to divide, whether it's the wood, stone, and the earth that they find in the rubble. Why? Because since they both owned it's 2 stories. One belongs to me, one belongs to you. It collapses, so therefore we divide everything, the wood, everything. Fine. So we're going to come and determine which stones were more likely to have broken. So we examine the way the house fell and determine which story stones were more likely to break. And the owner of the story receives the broken stones. That means the ones which were supposed to break, he receives the broken ones. The other one receives the one that were still fine. Somebody says, no, 1 second. These stones belong to me. And he remembers these stones were on the upper part of the house, or the lower part of the house. So therefore, notilam, he could take it. Then it takes it according to the cheshbon. So basically, again, they take half, but if I recognize, because maybe my stones were nicer, my stones were better, right? Yeah, different color, different thing. Many times you see this in Israel, right? You see like the bottom part is built in one way and all of a sudden another way, right? If everything's built the same, there's no difference, right? But sometimes you have it that certain parts of the building are built, right, in different ways. Okay? Next one. Mishnah Bet. Habayit v'aliyah shel shnayim. When you have a 2-story house which is occupied by 2 different people, right? Niftecha haliyah. If the floor of the upper story fell in, now the owner of the house doesn't want to fix it. He lives on the ground floor. Right, he lives on the ground floor. So what happens? So then the occupant goes down to the lower floor until he fixes it. So imagine, I'm renting the top floor. All of a sudden the floor starts caving in. I'm going to tell the guy downstairs, listen, you're the owner of the house. Fix it. I don't want to fix it. Okay, no problem. I'm moving in. Boom. He goes to the bottom floor. Right? He moves in. Right? Until the guy's going to fix it. Rabbi Yosef says, the one of the bar, which is the landlord, he has to put the tikra, which is the ceiling, the wood of the ceiling. But the upper one, he has to put the plaster that covers the wood. Meaning, there's wood, and then there's the plaster on top. Or nowadays, the tiles. Yeah, so that's according to Shidat Rabbi Yosef. According to Shidat Rabbi Yosef, he has to put the wood, meaning he has to put the roof part. But now on top of that, you have the tile and the plaster and all. That has to be from the guy on the top. Okay?